Hey everyone, it's Chill here. So picture this: you've just landed in Vancouver, bags in hand, full of excitement, and then, bam, everyone around you is speaking English so fast. You wonder if they're competing in some kind of language marathon. That was me, my very first day in Canada. I was wide-eyed, confused, and a little panicked, thinking, what did I just sign up for? But don't worry, fast forward a few weeks, and I wasn't just surviving, I was thriving. And do you know what helped me? ESL classes. Yep, English as a second language. Today, I'm going to tell you why these classes weren't just a game changer for my English, but also my whole experience here in Canada. So, let me tell you, when I first got here, I was feeling pretty good about my English. I mean, I could ask for directions, order a coffee, you know, the basics. How hard could it be? Spoiler alert, very hard. I quickly found out that textbook English and real-life English are two different beasts. For example, I once tried asking for napkins and ended up with a map of downtown Vancouver. True story. That's when ESL classes became my lifeboat in the stormy sea of fast-talking Canadians. Now, if you think ESL is just about sitting in a classroom learning grammar rules and memorizing words, you're in for a surprise. Sure, there's grammar, but it's not just about learning the language, it's about adapting. Adapting to the culture, the local slang, and let's not forget the unpredictable weather. It's like a survival guide for Canada. In class, we didn't just learn how to speak English correctly, we also dove into what makes Canadians, well, Canadians. Like, did you know Canadians apologize even when it's not their fault? Or that they use the word toonie? Yeah, that one threw me off for a while too. One of the coolest things about ESL classes is how practical they are. We didn't just talk about grammar or sentence structure. Nope, we role-played real-life scenarios. Like, how do you start a conversation at a party where you don't know anyone? Or what's the polite way to ask for more poutine without sounding rude? Trust me, that's essential knowledge. We also learned about Canadian holidays like Thanksgiving and Canada Day, which, by the way, I still think is hilarious that it's just called Canada Day. Like, what happened? Did they run out of creative holiday names? But seriously, one of the best things about ESL classes is the people you meet. You walk in thinking, okay, I'll just focus on the English, but then you leave with friends from every corner of the globe. It's like you're all part of this little squad, trying to figure out if you should call it a washroom or a restroom. Hint, it's washroom here. And let's not forget the funny language mistakes we all made. For example, one time I confused the words dessert and desert and almost asked for a plate of sand. Yeah, that one got a good laugh from the class. But on a more serious note, these ESL classes didn't just help me learn English, they helped me adapt to life in Canada. Suddenly, I wasn't just some wide-eyed tourist anymore. I started to feel like a part of the community. You know that moment when you understand an inside joke in a language you're learning? That was a huge milestone for me. It's the little victories like that, the ones that make you feel like, hey, I belong here. So whether you're fresh off the plane or just trying to brush up on your English skills, I can't recommend ESL classes enough. They're not just about mastering grammar or learning new vocabulary, they're about understanding the culture, making new friends, and finding your place in a new country. Plus, once you can laugh at your own mistakes in English, you'll know you've made it. Thanks so much for tuning in today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on surviving and thriving in Canada. Until next time, keep calm and keep learning.